Hey, what's going on, subscribers? Welcome back to another brand new video from the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. Here I'm showing you all of my investing apps. Today I'm going to give you a review of M1 Finance. I'm going to show you my portfolio and how I use the advantages of M1 Finance so that I can grow my overall portfolio in this platform. Alright, so here we go. We're signing in. And then the first tab on the left is going to be your invest tab, and this is going to show your current portfolio that you have set up. So right now this portfolio, I have it titled as the $2 million dividend portfolio, because that's what I plan this to be someday, where it's just a bunch of dividend stocks that generate cash flow every single month and quarterly from dividends. And I'm hoping to grow this to $2 million someday. And then if you scroll to the right, it's going to show you the overall growth of this portfolio. It's going to include money that you deposited into this account, as well as growth, market gain, as you see here, $7.53, your total gains, earned dividends and market gain, and your total return on your portfolio as a percentage on the bottom. So we scroll left, and here it's going to show you all the stocks that you have in this portfolio. So in case you don't know, the beauty of M1 Finance is you don't necessarily have to buy a whole share. So you don't, if for example, if Facebook stock costs $200, you don't have to spend $200 to own a share of Facebook. So what you do is you buy a fractional part of the share. So let's say you want to invest only $30 into Facebook stock. You can do this. It's definitely doable with this app. All you do is you build a pie, as they call it, with different stocks that you want to invest in, and you allocate a certain dollar amount for every single one of these, or percentage. And basically for this portfolio, I'm basically only including dividend stocks. I do have some few growth stocks that I truly believe in, but overall this is just a dividend portfolio, and it's actually filled with dividend aristocrats and dividend kings. And in case you don't know, a dividend aristocrat is a company that has been paying and increasing their dividend payout yield every single year for more than 25 years. And then a dividend king is a stock that has been consistently increasing and paying a dividend for more than 50 years. And that includes certain companies just like Coca-Cola. And what I did for this portfolio is I basically added every single one of those into this portfolio. So I own a piece of all dividend aristocrats and all of the dividend kings in this portfolio. Normally, if you were to do this with Robinhood, it would cost you at least like $8,000. But with M1 Finance, you can do this with even $100 minimum. So yeah, as you see here, here's the ETF Noble, which is basically all the dividend aristocrats. It's like an ETF that tracks all the dividend aristocrats at the same time. And then I also added the dividend kings here, so PH, SWK, EMR, and then it shows your dollar gain on the left here, on the right. So for example, EMR, I'm up 29 cents in the position, which is equivalent to $10.48, 10%. And then the dollar value that I have in this stock is $4.76. So normally EMR costs you about $100, but with this you're able to only spend $4.76 on the stock. And the beauty about M1 Finance is that all dividends get automatically reinvested into this portfolio, and you can also set up automatic transfers into your account. So let's say you want to put $200 every single month into this portfolio, you can set this up to automatically do this and invest into your portfolio, and the dividends will reinvest automatically as well. So it's basically an automatic investment that you can use, and it has a lot of benefits because there's no manual control that you have to do. You don't really have to spend a lot of time maintaining this. It kind of runs on itself. So these are all some of the companies I have: AT&T, GPC, so Triple M, Apple. So Apple, oh wait, no, it does, never mind. So Apple, Google, so here we go. So Google doesn't pay a dividend, but I still have it here because I believe in it so much as a growth stock, so I'm still going to include it here. I have a few of these, but mainly it's all dividend paying companies: FRT, Lowe's, Target, PG, J&J. Amazon doesn't pay a dividend, but I believe that it has more room to grow, so I still have it here. Facebook doesn't pay a dividend, but all of these pay a dividend, so it's pretty cool that I can get to own all of these with only about $200. And I'm going to continue adding about 200 monthly to this portfolio for right now. I'm going to increase it over time, but just to start out with, because I'm kind of new to it, I'm going to go ahead and start off like this. I recently added all of these that you see here, and they haven't invested some of my money into them yet, because we haven't been in a trading day yet, but on Monday they should populate into my portfolio. That's why you see those black spots right here. But all of these represent a specific stock that I have in my portfolio. So there you go. This is my dividend portfolio, eventually hitting $2 million with this. And it's all automatic. I don't have to put any manual time into this. If you want to look at some tabs right here on the left, it's going to give you the name you gave to your portfolio, how much it's worth, your portfolio, which we just took a look at. And then we also have an activity, so history of any trades you've done here. Holdings, it's going to show you every single thing that you hold in your portfolio, and this can be stocks, ETF, whatever you have here. So 36 right there. And yeah, so also let me show you this. So they have a spending feature that you can try. I don't know a lot about it yet. You can also borrow from M1 Finance. You can do your own research. And the really cool thing about this is they have some preset portfolios that you can do. So the funds right here, these are like ETFs that you can invest in that are very diversified, and you can just use any of these funds to use it as part of your portfolio. So if you want to have the SPY ETF fund, which invests into all the S&P 500 companies, then you can just select it and add it to your portfolio. You don't have to manually pick 500 stocks and the S&P 500 to add it to your portfolio. You just use this ETF. And let me see what else. They also have expert pies. So these are preset pies that people make. So for example, general investing, there's specific pies. If you're ultra conservative, if you're aggressive, ultra aggressive, you pick how comfortable you are with investing, and this is a general investing portfolio that has different stocks and ETFs inside each other. So this is the ultra conservative, a lot of information here and targets as well, so all the stocks that this invests in it. And then so yeah, there's a lot of planning for retirement, what year you're planning on retiring, and it's going to create a portfolio for you. Responsible investing, income earners, if you're focusing on income, you can choose any of these. Hedge fund followers, so if you want to invest like Warren Buffett, you will simply replicate Berkshire Hathaway's portfolio right there. Just stocks and bonds and other strategies. So yeah, it's a really cool, unique app. I've never seen any app like this. It's definitely in its own niche, and I highly recommend it because you'll be able to be very diversified without having a lot to invest in. This is not a normal feature that most brokerages have, so I would highly encourage you to try it out. I do have a link in the description where you can try it out, and you'll get like $5 or $10 to start out your M1 Finance portfolio. So make sure you check it out, and make sure you subscribe to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where we teach you how to become a more profitable investor. Thank you all so much for joining me in today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.